world is full of all kinds of children, and all of them have unique and complex needs. Persons with LDs are less likely to graduate from high school and go on to post-secondary education. 1/3 of adolescents with LDs receive their diplomas at substantially lower rates than the general population in Canada. In the U.S., 69% of LD students in high school fail one or more courses, have higher rates of emotional disturbances, and dropping out of school. It is through the TriOptimal Learning Model that we can make a difference for these overlooked children. Children with learning disabilities, ADHD, trauma, or attachment injuries are able to learn and achieve when their learning environments are optimal. The TriOptimal Learning Model is not a technique. Rather, it is a paradigm shift to thinking about creating an optimal learning environment, and was born out of the experiences of international children, young adults, and the personal and professional experience of Dr. Heather McDonald over the last 30 years.
The TriOptimal Learning Model is comprised of 3 elements: attachment, neuroplasticity, and ecology.
These terms, when brought together, are the location where a secure relationship exists, resulting in a child's brain healing when supported by the many layers of their communities. Attachment. Caregivers create the foundational environment for brain healing.
In order for the child to feel secure in their relationship in the classroom, it is important for the teacher to not only understand the child's brain, but to understand their own relational makeup.
Working through this process together helps build that secure connection necessary for an optimal learning environment to exist. Neuroplasticity, the moldability of our brain.
The brain restructures its ability pathways so that you can complete everyday tasks and new skills that are developing.
The more activities we are exposed to, the more pathways are available to use. In our adolescence, we eliminate the pathways least traveled. When injury or pain occurs, those pathways break down and we begin to develop alternate routes. Ecological systems. The best way to illustrate this concept is to think of each layer of relationship that we live in: individual, family, greater family, community, governmental, global.
It's the connections that we have between our friends, our families, and our communities that allow optimal learning environments to occur.
Implementing the TriOptimal Learning Model is a 3-pronged approach: training educators, service providers, and parents to interact and understand themselves and students differently, providing individualized remedial support for executive function and learning disabilities, providing annual licenses that will support the learning environment throughout the entire school year through webinars, live training, and case consultation. Children with learning disabilities have 3 common needs for an optimal learning environment to be created: a secure attachment to the caregiver or teacher, layered relationships from individual to community to government, for their individual brains to develop new pathways for learning. In order for a paradigm shift to happen, everyone using the TriOptimal Learning Model all need to be self-reflective and believe in their students until the students are strong enough to believe in themselves. Together, we can make a difference and change the educational landscape of so many overlooked children.